I was going through my messages and I came across this message a girl sent to me. She says she has been seeing herself back to the school she attended repeatedly and she's curious to know what it's all about. Now, I know some of you that are watching this video have some way or the other dreamt about such. But the truth is, when you see yourself going back to secondary school or interacting with friends you were in same secondary school with, or seeing yourself sitting in an exam hall in the dream, I want you to know that there are very big difference between spiritual way and religious way of interpreting these dreams. In religious way, they are going to tell you that this dream represents backwardness, that this dream associates with spirit of backwardness. But what they are not going to tell you is how the backwardness and going back to school are connected. I want you to ask yourself this question: why is it that you keep on dreaming of going back to school in the dream? And why is it that it's not somewhere else? And why is it that this dream keep on repeating itself? Now pay attention to understand the spiritual meaning of these dreams. You need to understand the way life works, because life is all about cycle. That's why we have the cycle of day and night and the cycle of seasons like winter, summer, spring, and harmattan. Even our lives is all about cycle. You are born, you live, you die, you reincarnate. And that's why we have the cycle of moon, from the new moon to the full moon, because everything is all about cycle. And in this world, what you need is qualification, because you need to qualify a certain level in order to be promoted to another level. And majority of people do not understand this. That's why their life is still in the same cycle repeatedly. So that's why the things you were experiencing many years ago, you are still experiencing them now. And if you do not know, you will still continue to experience them because you are still stuck in a certain cycle. Maybe in a cycle of trauma, hate, doubt, limitation, guilt, and fear. So what you need to escape any of this cycle is to qualify. And how do you qualify? It's simple: by changing your habits and mindset, detaching with what does not serve your soul and body anymore. So what this dream of going back to school comes to tell you is that they are taking you back to a certain level which you did not qualify, which means that there is something you failed to do which they are taking you back for you to finish it, so that you can complete that level of life in order to qualify for the next level. So with that being said, when you dream about going back to school, it's a spiritual reminder that your soul is entering a new season of learning, elevation, and refinement, which most people think that they are being taken backward. But spiritually, going to school is never about your past. It's about preparation of your next level in life. You are being shown something in your life is shifting, and that you are getting ready to unlock a lesson, knowledge, or level of maturity you couldn't access before. And in this dream, every classroom represents a chapter of your life. Every teacher symbolizes guidance. Every test represents a challenge. Your soul already knows that you are strong enough to pass. And every hallway shows you that there are multiple paths you can walk, but only one leads you to the highest timeline. So if you keep on seeing yourself in your old school, it means your spirit is waking up. You are being called to sit with yourself, to understand patterns you have ignored, to heal what you have been carrying quietly, to finally learn from lessons you once ran from. And this dream shows up when you are about to outgrow an old version of yourself, when life is preparing you for a deeper purpose, clearer directions, and stronger intuitions. So don't be afraid of these dreams. Don't overthink it. Just accept it, because spiritually you are stepping into a season where every lesson turns into wisdom and every challenge turns into strength. Until next time, peace.